Hello there, my name is Brizzy,
And I'm Simon.
and welcome back to
Dream Daddies.
Dream
Daddy.
Um,
A dad dating simulator.
last time we were just hitting up the cookout,
I don't want to hit the cookout.
visiting.
Okay. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run around the sprinkler, and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on a table next to two other veggie plates. Huh. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Don't go in for the hug, bro.
Welcome, I'm glad you two are here. And you brought veggies.
Ooh.
Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come on over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi.
Oh.
And this is Christian and Christy, they're twins.
What? They stare creepily and say nothing.
Oh.
And then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where is Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib.
Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here?
Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary?
Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles.
Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to...
Yeah.
Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure.
Hey, this is our new neighbor, Sydney, and his daughter, Amanda.
Ah.
I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I love her.
Nice to, meet you, Mary. For the first time.
Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now.
Mary leaves. Oh god, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city.
My wife has a wonderful sense of humor, but please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guests are really excited to meet you.
Amanda and I mill over and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods.
Girl after
Ugh.
my own heart.
I don't want to have to make friends.
Dad.
Come on, Dad. Who are you going to party with when I go off to school?
But I don't want to have to do pleasantries.
Dad?
Ugh, they're going to want to talk about the weather.
Go. Do it. Make a friend.
But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting.
This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye.
Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around at the party and am surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Didn't I meet that guy at the bar? Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that the guy throwing a fit in Dead Goth and Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second, all these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I better investigate.
Let's just start at the top of the list with Robert and Brian.
I glance across the yard and notice Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one-upped by Brian, or whatever happened with Robert last night. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Shoot. I flash a smile and walk over to him. Hey, guys.
Sydney, how the heck are ya? Settling into the neighborhood all right?
Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least.
That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 15-inch in there. The game looks great in high def.
Oh boy.
Sydney, have you met Robert yet?
Yeah, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey.
Good seeing you again. We were just talking about my most that's him. We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish. It's good to see you taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it.
Oh.
And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Brian raises his eyebrows at me. Being inside, making art. She won a local competition for that art. Yep. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second.
Anyway, I haven't gone camping in years, not since the last time.
Same here. Well, things change once you have Wait, what happened last time? Robert takes a long sip of whiskey.
Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the back country. Johnny Boy's a strong kid. Met him in the army days. Comes from Kansas. They build him tougher out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quickly. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle when the rope bridge snaps. You could see the bone popping out through the skin. Johnny Boy's screaming now, crying for his mama, losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. I'm able to dress the wound, but now I got a fireman carry a 6-foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in. I won't lie to you. Those moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy. But you build a bond with your brothers in arms, and that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization. But I lost some of me out there. I guess that's camping for you.
Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey.
Hey.
I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down the river. He lost a flip-flop. Miss that kid.
Brian and I laugh nervously.
Oh?
Or am I kidding?
Brian and I tense up again.
I'm kidding.
Phew. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us laughing. Daisy is holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel.
We gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghost locked the doors.
Alright.
Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons.
Oh.
Then hit the brakes, I guess, and then we'll get out of the truck.
Eh?
The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts. But how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive.
Look at that face. She'd do it.
That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. Robert! Wait a second. Are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah,
Amanda and I love that show.
it's the best, especially that episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and...
Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah. Such high quality reality television.
I don't watch a lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries.
Yeah.
All right, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're gonna make a great meal, lots of protein. Gonna keep us from starving out here in this harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food over... Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little.
Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust.
Let's go find kindling for a fire.
Yeah.
Okay, but not an actual fire. Because they're playing pretend? Now you're getting it.
Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids.
Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly.
I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids.
That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age.
It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really?
Her teacher she just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence.
There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people too.
Kids, right?
Gotta love them. You're required to by law.
I hear that. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them, huh?
They do seem like they get along pretty well, but the thought of continually hearing about all of Brian's accomplishments is rough. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. Let's go with Matt, Hugo, and Craig.
Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello.
Well, I don't think it's fair to try to compare two art movements like that. Periods not only exist because of a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place, and to try to take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to past modernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which an art is created.
Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking that they don't notice me. Craig leans in.
Dude, I have no idea what's happening. Let's listen on Hugo.
Oh.
That kind of comparison just eliminates the reason art movements are so important in the first place. You're not wrong, I just think there's no harm in comparing one work of art to another. You could definitely say one painting is better than another if you're evaluating technical skills from a purely formalist standpoint. If I showed you a Matisse and then something by the Dutch masters, which one would you say shows more technical prowess?
Nice.
I am so lost right now. I shoot a worried glance over to Craig, who returns it.
Well, sure, you could say that the Dutch masters were technically more skilled, but I would argue that while the Dutch masters were better painters, Matisse had a better paintings overall.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Well, that's pretty subjective. Art is dead.
Ooh. I'm gonna go with, well, that's pretty subjective, so we sound smart. How do you mean?
It backfired. Well, that painting of the guy with the apple in front of his face is pretty nice. Matisse rocks.
Ah.
That's, Magritte.
Right. Art. Sorry.
You're fine, dude. We were just discussing the importance of context when talking about an artwork. Listen, all I asked was if you liked Van Gogh or Picasso better.
Hugo throws up his hands in frustration.
But they represent two completely different art movements. How could I possibly choose between the thick, creamy impasto of the post-impressionism and the abstractionist beauty of cubism?
And that's all way above my head.
Me too.
Hey.
It's all good, man. The cool thing about art is that we're all perceive it differently. A single piece could have a totally different effect on each person that looks at it. And that's awesome. Just 1 minute about that. Hugo, please.
Oh.
Sorry, I get really fired up about the art stuff. Sydney, how are you liking the neighborhood?
It's pretty nice. Everybody's been super friendly.
Hey.
Seems like your daughter's fitting in just fine.
Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us.
Hey.
What is it, sweetheart?
It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it.
Hey.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head.
Oh.
Am I cool now?
The girl stares at him, thinking it over.
Nope, but you're slightly less uncle than you were before you put it on.
Hey.
Sydney, this is my daughter.
Hello.
Hi, Carmencita. Huh.
Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow.
Dad, look, I'm making friends.
Are you making friends? You better be making friends.
Yeah, actually. Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop? And my old college friend and, your teacher?
Whoa!
Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors.
Yes.
Why is he so excited about that? Are you still gonna get me that overdue charm paper?
Great seeing you.
Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. She learned the finger guns move from me. I'm very proud.
She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go?
Huh?
Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide.
What?
Ernest Hemingway Vega, are you smoking?
Ernest is holding a lit cigarette.
Nope.
I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and then flicks it into a gutter.
Unbelievable. Excuse me.
Hugo marches over to Ernest and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig.
Kid. Oh, sorry, that's you.
Kids, right?
Hey.
Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down half the yard. And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And it spread to my lawn and burned down half of my yard, too.
I don't know.
Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him.
Oh.
Hey, everybody, sorry about that. Sydney, this is my son, Ernest.
Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently.
Hey.
Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in?
Doesn't matter. Ernest! Okay, I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know.
Yeah. Good for you.
Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy.
Ouch.
Ernest! Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you.
Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad?
What? I'm cool as a cucumber.
Oh.
See, that right there. You can't say that.
Oh.
My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads?
Oh.
I don't know.
Hey.
I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we've become the machine that we once raged against, and accept our fate unironically to wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed.
Amanda's 18 and she thinks I'm cool.
Oh.
I yell across the yard to my daughter. Amanda! I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point.
As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be the cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest.
He looks so sad.
I know.
Oh.
Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right. But it'd be nice to have it both ways.
Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might be a time when there might come a time when it won't be like that. Is college when that happens?
Hey.
Don't let us eat up all your time, Sydney. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood.
No.
Go talk to Joseph and Damian.
I spot Joseph chatting with the guy from Dead Gotham Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them.
So, I'm curious. Can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter. It provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. It's definitely an interesting choice. Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode.
Oh.
Sydney, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions.
Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye.
How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
I think I saw you in Dead Gotham Beyond the other day. Damien's face turned bright red.
I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Goth and Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, there was no way for a gentleman to act.
It's okay, man.
Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area?
Yeah, me.
Yeah, I mean me.
Yeah, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Gotham Beyond.
Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle?
I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood. Hey, Amanda! Would you consider yourself a goth? Amanda yells back.
I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as a twee hipster with some normal core leanings. Bats are cool, though.
Ah, pity. Are you enjoying the party so far?
Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is friendly and welcoming. Amanda
Whoa.
walks up to the conversation.
I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? That it would, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch, at your service.
Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy.
My, you do know how to treat a lady.
You want to do them together?
Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph Twins' kids appear. Aren't they speaking in unison?
Hi, hey.
Won't you come play with us? Come play with us forever.
Guys, enough with the creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this.
Christian and Christy slowly back away.
Where do you think they got that from?
Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand.
I, don't know.
Mary takes a long sip of the wine.
I think I might have taped over a VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows?
She takes another sip of her wine.
Where's Krish? Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. It'll be all right. Toddlers are pretty resilient.
Mary tips her glass to me.
Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fourth.
Give it a rest.
I have squeezed 4 little... Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great. I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah.
Mary?
Hey.
Okay. Jeez.
Mary finishes her wine and wanders off.
Dad, can we go now?
Huh.
Ah, Lucian. Have I introduced you to Sydney yet?
Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you.
Whatever. That is no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite.
Lucian bows.
Whatever, sir.
Lucian bows again.
Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir?
Oh.
Coming right up. Are you vegetarian? Yep. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian area were vegetarians? They described carnivorous types as bloodlappers. Dad.
Eh?
That's really interesting, Damien.
Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. Looks like the bottom of an anchor.
Whoa, is that a tattoo?
Wow.
Yep, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Wanna see mine?
What?
What?
Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink.
My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last night. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian! We'll talk about this later.
Hey?
That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, that number carries weight.
Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching.
Oh.
And without further ado, let's work some magic.
Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he puts patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips a spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen.
Oh.
You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill?
He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique.
Oh.
You probably didn't know this, Sydney, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's unbelievable.
Hey!
I haven't tried to get on his level, but I can't catch up.
Hey, yeah.
Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him.
Oh,
Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we appreciate the artist? I've never seen him make a mistake.
Oh,
Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Please stop.
All of the children at the party boo at the glorious display of puns in unison.
Yeah.
All right, guys, the food is ready. Please form an orderly barbecue.
Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers.
Oh, yeah.
Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac.
Oh.
Kinda nice, isn't it? Feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all of the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing.
Oh.
Hey, why don't you add us all on Dad Book?
Dad book?
Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry.
No.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes.
Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out.
The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as the kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood.
Pretty fun party, don't you think?
I mean, I got a burger in me. I felt like I was at a networking event. I wish I could have been playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers.
I'm gonna go with the last one.
You and Daisy seem like you were having a way better time than I was.
Because we were. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book.
Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place.
Me too, Dad.
I'm changing a tire. Make sure to tighten the bolts in a starfish pattern.
I specifically remember my dad giving me that advice.
Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. It's because cauliflower is gross.
Yeah.
Any big plans for this evening?
Actually, yeah, I'm going out with some friends.
Oh,
Is that okay?
of course. Just keep me posted and be home before midnight.
You got it.
And be careful.
I will.
Make good choices.
Of course.
And call me if you need anything.
Dad, you're not gonna do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with the lights turned off, are you?
What? No. I've never done that and will never do that.
Okay.
do you have plans for tonight?
My plans were kind of to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. Like, eat ice cream and watch TV with myself.
Yeah, without Amanda.
I'm gonna work on some stuff, see how long I can sleep for, throw a party.
I'm gonna say we're gonna throw a party.
There we go. A real rager. All the other dads in the neighborhood were invited. I'll see if I can get you a spot on the list, but honestly, it's looking tight, and you may just have to wait in line.
I know a guy at the door. I'll get in no problem.
I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay?
Great. See you later.
I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes.
That sounds good.
I've never had lamb.
I'm more excited about the roasted mashed potatoes, to be honest.
I didn't read any of that.
Well, I think it had to do with I wish I could cook.
Yeah. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do that. What a professional. Oh, speaking of, do you know who's coming to Phoenix on my birthday? Robert Irvine.
Oh, cool.
He'll be here on my birthday. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling.
That actually just reminded you. Remember that show that we saw on TV that was like cooks versus cons?
Oh, yeah.
And like they'd be like, you have to cook a burger using beef.
Yeah,
And like that was like the challenge.
like
It was
so
just like I know, or it'd be like, what? And as toppings, your options are onions or Worcester sauce. It's just like, but those. That's
These
what
things
you,
go.
That's how
They
you
go
do
together.
it.
And like some of the chefs would just be like, well, now what am I gonna do?
I know, and it was like literally like the most obvious. It's like, here's cereal, and we need you to make it into a breakfast item.
It was so bad. It's like, you people would not know what to do if you were on Chopped.
I know. It was fun to watch, but it
Yeah,
was just
it
like
was.
ridiculous, the challenges.
Yeah.
Anyway, not to interrupt.
I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey, kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen and wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case, I hope she doesn't respond soon, because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I've earned it after a long day of socializing.
You gotta reward yourself for that.
Yeah. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see, and now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? Don't call the cops.
Don't scare your dad like this.
No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only not assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling. So I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even going with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her.
This makes me stressed out.
Oh, thank God. It's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally, she's back home. I'm glad she's okay.
Sup?
Sweetie, thank God you're safe.
Yep.
But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket.
Oh, whoops. Guess I didn't see those.
She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann.
Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now.
Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops.
Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you?
I don't like your attitude. I have a right to be concerned. I was scared.
I would say I was scared. Because I was scared.
You weren't responding, and it was like when your dad... I have to stop myself from tearing up.
Oh, Dad. I didn't mean to.
I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just please don't do that again.
I would read, but there's a cat that just decided to walk in my way.
It's just an ellipses.
Oh.
Luke, you can't go there, honey. Luke, move.
He's like right on the microphone.
Luke.
Move, kitty. There you go. ...
All right. I'm gonna go to bed now.
Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brew some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering.
I think that actually is about the end of our episode here. But thank you guys all for joining for another episode of the Daddies of Dreams. And if you are enjoying it, make sure that you subscribe because you don't want to miss out on any of the amazing voice acting I do where all 20 characters sound like the same person.
With slight accent changes.
Just slight emphasis changes.
And if you like the video, go ahead and like the video and check out the link to the coffee down below.
Till next time, bye-bye.
Bye.